Hello everybody and welcome to the first part of my entire plush collection, this being my Mario plush collection. We're going in no particular order and we've got a lot to get through, so let's get started. Gonna begin with some bootlegs or some pretty uninteresting plush. So here is the bootleg Baby Luigi. As you can see, the ears are peeling, the overalls are broken, and he's missing his nose. So, I bet you can see why this one had to get replaced. Next is bootleg Rosalina. Here is bootleg Scared Luigi from Luigi's Mansion 2. Here's this bootleg Mario. Don't know what the story behind this one is, but oh well, here he is. Here's a bootleg Luigi. Once again, don't know the story behind this one, but he's in the collection, so. Here is a Koopa shell, which is a backpack. Here is bootleg Daisy. And next is this homemade Wiggler, which my mom made for me, which has seen better days, I'll say that much. Here is my old Waluigi. The overalls are broken, he's got a hole in his side, and overall, he's seen better days. Which is why I thought he had to get replaced. He's coming to a close. So next time you see Waluigi on the channel, it will not be this guy. Here is Donkey Kong. Don't know if this is bootleg or official, but I mean, hey, I like this Donkey Kong. I think he looks funny. Here is Birdo. This also might be bootleg, it might be official, I don't really know. But here she is. Here is Wario. This Wario's also seen better days, but I kind of like this Wario. I don't know what it is. I think he's just a right Wario size. He just looks very Wario. Yeah, I just like this guy. Next is Nabbit. Next is bootleg Dry Bowser. Do want to replace this one day, but haven't seen a Dry Bowser in anywhere, so we'll see what happens. But hey, doesn't look too bad for a bootleg, and this was the best we could get for a good while before we got an official Dry Bowser, so yeah. Here is Toadette. Again, very big. Do hope to replace this one day because she towers over a lot of characters. But yep, here she is for now. Next is Kamek. I do believe the wand had to be restitched. Either way, here he is. Here is my old Bowser Jr. Not only is the size a big problem, how he towers over a lot of plush, his eyebrow was messed up, he's got a hole in him, and honestly, yeah, he was due for a retirement. And that's just kind of what I've been seeing. A lot of my Mario plush are getting really old and can't really keep up nowadays, but yeah, so they need replacing, and he is one of them. Here is Toadsworth. I don't think there's ever been an official Toadsworth plush, so this is most definitely bootlegged, but hey, it's a Toadsworth and it looks pretty damn good, so he's gonna stick around for a while. Also, is Toadsworth just canonically dead? Here is Cat Toad. Funny thing about this plush is you can pop its head out, and oh my god, he's blonde. That's just cursed. Next is the little buddy Pink Yoshi. World of Nintendo Bob-omb. Next is Boomerang Bro. Next is this bootlegged Hammer Bro, who has seen better days, as most of my plush. He's got a big old hole there in his neck. This thing's coming off, and yeah, but it's kind of hard to find some Hammer Bros nowadays. And that's a dog. Thanks for that. Jeez, okay. Here is this little mini boob. Here is the Yoshi's Woolly World Green Yoshi amiibo. This may not count as a plush, but I mean, hey, got stuffing in there. It's Mario, so I feel like, why not? It's a plush. Here is a Koopa Troopa. First of many Koopa Troopas, because as a kid, I loved Koopa Troopa. I still do really like Koopa Troopa. This is just the first of many. Here is this bootleg Baby Peach, which is in worse condition than I remember. She's got a hole there. She's got paint on her legs, and it's chipping off. The crown is coming off, and so is the pacifier. Jeez, I could have bought one in America, but hey, I didn't realize how bad she was, so yeah. Here is my old bootleg Bowser. He is very wide. His eyebrows are very floppy. He is just looking up. You can't even see his face from front on. You gotta pop him down like this. Yeah, he needed retiring. Like pretty much all of my plush. Here is this Cheep Cheep. He is massive. Don't know why, but he's from Bam Presto. He may be official, he may not be. I don't know, Bam Presto is kind of a weird thing. Sometimes they're official, sometimes they're fake. But yeah, there he is. Here's my old Shy Guy. There's a lot wrong with him. As you can see, he used to have a hole there, but the stitching was not great. He's quite big. He's got purple shoes. Yeah, growing up, you take what you can get with plush, and you don't really mind if they're bootlegs, but once you get older, you realize, okay, these need some retiring. And yep, Shy Guy's one of them. Here is the Bowser puppet. He is still so weird. Got no bottom half, and he just looks so derpy. Here is this very bootlegged pink mushroom. A pink mushroom has, to my knowledge, never been a thing in Mario, so this is undoubtedly fake. Here is little buddy Dry Bones. Here is Cat Rosalina. Here is this Koopa Troopa with a leather shell, meant to be reminiscent of the old school Koopa Troopas. Don't know if this is official. What does the tag say? Sanai? Yeah, no, this is most definitely bootlegged, but hey, looks kind of funny. Next is this big old Luigi. He's quite big. Not my biggest Mario plush, but hey, he's still pretty big. Next is the Santa All-Star Collection Princess Peach. Little buddy Piranha Plant, who, despite being official, has also seen better days. He's very flimsy when the Piranha Plant is meant to be standing upright. Yep, I think he's losing some stitching in his neck. That's just what happens when you use a plush a lot. Santa All-Star Collection Red Yoshi. Here is a Mario, which was won in a claw machine. Club Mochi Mochi Goomba. Quite squishy. World of Nintendo Baby DK. Very interesting character to make a plush of, but hey, it's the only Baby DK plush we're ever going to get, and it's incredibly rare now, so glad I have one. Sending All-Star Collection Baby Luigi. Looks much better than the abomination we showed before. And just so you know, I think I got rid of my old Baby Mario, so yeah, sorry about that. Here is still what I think to be the coolest thing in my Mario plush collection is this Mario Party 5 Toad. Still so surreal that I have this thing. It's so rare, and I got it at such a cheap price and pretty damn good condition as well. Yeah. Little buddy Blue Toad. Here is my old Toad. Very, very old. His vest is coming off. He's got a floppy head. Yeah. Next is Cat Luigi. Next is Tanuki Luigi. Little buddy Koopa Troopa. As I told you, you're gonna be seeing more Koopa Troopas. Next is Diddy Kong, which was also one in a claw machine, but much longer ago. This is pretty old. Here is this very bootleg yellow Yoshi. Doesn't even have fingers, he's got the wrong color shoes, he's quite lump. But, hey. This kind of Yoshi plush has a very special place in my heart, so I don't know if I'll replace this one for a while. He's just kind of special to me. Next is Lemmy Koopa. I do not have all of the Koopalings, funnily enough, and the two you've seen on this channel are the only two I have, so yeah. Here is Bootleg Peach, which desperately needed retiring. Got no emblem on her chest, no earrings, the crown is all over the place. It's not even the right crown, and it's lost color too. It's, oh boy. This needed a substitute. That is also so strange. Then a All-Star Collection Shy Guy. Next is Flying Squirrel Mario. Next is Tanuki Mario. Next is this black Yoshi, which I do believe to be bootlegged, primarily because his nostrils are white. Yeah, and it's also just kind of, I don't know, it just doesn't look like most of the other official Yoshi plush I've seen. It's a lot more official looking than the yellow Yoshi you saw, but yeah, no, this is not official. But hey, it looks pretty nice. Next is Flying Squirrel Yellow Toad. If you're a longtime viewer of this channel and you've watched the video New Super Weird Mario Bros. You would know that I did not have a Flying Squirrel Blue Toad. And to this day, I do not. I do not have a Flying Squirrel Blue Toad, and that is something that will haunt me for the rest of my life. Next is the Poltergust that was put on that Scared Luigi. The wheel is coming off one of them, and also, this is the Poltergust 5000. I think the green light has somehow gone into the plush. I think I washed it one day, and that just happened. I don't know how that happened, but it just did. whatever. I can still put it on the back of pretty much any plush, so... Next is this Yoshi. Little buddy Bullet Bill. Next is Mario. Who knows if this guy needs retiring. He's pretty good on the stitching, aside from this overall that will fling up. But he looks pretty alright, considering how long I've had this guy, but yeah. Oh yeah, outside of the shoes. But we'll see how long this guy can do, and if he needs to be retired, then that's just what we'll have to do. Santa All-Star Collection Bowser Jr. Much better condition this guy is in compared to the last one, but that's mainly because I haven't had this guy for that long. But still, here he is. Santa All-Star Collection Cheep Cheep. Much smaller than the last Cheep Cheep, and also in much better condition. Next is this blue Yoshi, also bootlegged in the same akin to the yellow Yoshi, but nah. Like I said, I like these Yoshi plush. They hold a special place in my heart just because of those old Yoshi's Island plush videos up on YouTube. And they use these plush, and that's why I like them so much. Next is this Paratroopa, which I do believe to be bootlegged. His wing is coming off the stitching, and oh, look at that, huh? It's a burn mark. Because yes, one time I went camping, and this guy got burned. Someone put a stick in the fire and then put it on me, and it got burnt on him. So yeah. Next is Spiny, who came along with the Lakitu plush I have, but I cut him off so I could have the Spiny and the Lakitu. Next is Cat Pete. Next is Petey Piranha, which I do believe to be bootlegged, but very few official Petey Piranha plush exist out there, so yeah, just choose this guy. Got a very floppy head, but that's probably just because of how laid back he is. He's a chill guy. Next is Fire Mario. And here's the last of the cats with Cat Mario. Funnily enough, he was the last cat that I needed. But here he is. Santa All-Star Collection Bowser. Hey look! You can see his face when he's standing head on. That's fun. Next is Chain Chomp, complete with his leather chain. Next is Wiggler, an official Wiggler, not done with a ton of holes inside of him. Next is Blooper. Next is my first Mario plush I ever got, being Yoshi. And he's in pretty damn good condition. I mean, aside from the saddle on the back, he's kept up pretty well with the stitching. He's still got most of his color. Yay! Looks pretty damn good. Which I think should be contrasted with a plush that I slept with a lot growing up and loved a lot. The Yoshi I did love, but I didn't spend as much time with it as this Koopa, who is in much worse condition. He's got a very floppy head, he's got a hole in his neck, his shoes are just barely holding on. Yeah, boy. I love this plush, it's very special to me, but he needed to be retired. Because I don't know how long he can go on without his shoes just bursting open. Here is a red Koopa. most definitely a bootleg. But, well. Here's something else that's most definitely a bootleg. It's this little red Yoshi. He's got no fingers and very shaky hands. And he's got a hole there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. No, this is definitely not official. Next is Yellow Toad, who could be in better condition as well. Do you guys want to know a funny little thing? This vest here is not actually the vest that the plush came with. He came with a typical Toad vest, which was blue and yellow. I was like, Yellow Toads don't wear that. They just wear straight yellow. So one day, I just got my mom to make one of these. So, yeah. Santa All-Star Collection Iggy Koopa. This was the other Koopa thing I have. Next is this one-up mushroom, which I think might also be a bootleg, but oh well, at least it's an actual mushroom this time instead of a fake one. Next is Flying Squirrel Luigi. Next is my actual Luigi, which may need retiring. I don't know. I'm looking primarily at the neck here. We've already had to re-sew his neck, and it's still very flimsy, and I think the stitching's already breaking through. He's got other holes in him, but who knows. We'll see how this Luigi can hold up. Here is Boo. Here is Fire Luigi. He's got a hole in his hand, but more importantly, he's lost his hat. So yeah, this is like the one Mario plush I have which can add and remove his hat, and it's not intentional. It just came off one day. Santa All-Star Collection Baby Mario. Like I said, I think I got rid of my old Baby Mario, so there's no comparison between the two. But just to let you know, it was very similar to the Baby Luigi. Missing his nose, messed up overalls, flimsy ears, you name it. Next is this Goomba. Next is this Green Toad, which is most definitely bootlegged, but I don't really mind. And if you know, this Green Toad is not just a regular Green Toad, but it's actually Psycho Toad is insane! Yeah! Next is this Rosalina, which I think is bootlegged, but it's not a bad looking bootleg. I don't know, I might replace it one day because, my Peach and Daisy look pretty good now, and this one doesn't, and Rosalina's my favorite Mario girl, so yeah. Next is Lakitu. You all know this Lakitu on the channel, being the co-host of Total Stuff Loft Island. He went with the Spiny, but I cut him off, so now he's just Lakitu all by himself with his little cloud. Next is Santa All-Star Collection Waluigi. Much better condition than my other Waluigi, just being a lot smaller, but who cares? Santa All-Star Collection Daisy. Next is Captain Toad. From all that I've used him in Total Stuff Loft Island, his head has become very floppy. But, hey, he's still alright. And finally, we got the biggest plush in my collection. It's this Mario. His hat's missing, and he's missing a few beans, but he's still massive. In fact, when I first got him, he was bigger than me. So, yep, here he is. And that is every Mario plush I own. Yep, that's part one of my entire plush collection. we're gonna put the current plush counter on screen now, and yep, this is a lot. This is a lot of Mario plush. And it's not stopping here, I'm telling you that much. But I'll see you for the next part, in which it will be Pokemon. We're gonna go to the Pokemon plush collection. I know I've made one before, but it's an update, and I need to show off every plush I own, so here we are, and yeah, that's all my Mario plush, so see ya.